It's early. It's early and I'm late. All right, hang on here for a minute. Mr. Fields, good morning. Seth Ringer, eyes are heavy this morning. Sidney Claywell, good morning. Trent, mine aren't. I hate when I do that. This new. Good morning, Chrissy. I'm not a weakling, whatever. I am, my eyes are heavy this morning. So's my butt, though. Good morning. Where are we at? I'm running late. You are looking live at JTH Construction Studio, and this is Coffee with Kevin. Woo! Ain't early, I'm up at 4. Good. Just blink for 1 second, no kidding. Good morning, Chrissy. Good morning, Allie. Get a hold of Joe for all your construction needs. JTH Construction, 765-913-8599. Morning, Tony. American Basement Solution, Colton Goss, hello. Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate, Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Wellspring, Bob Goodrum's Group, 765-342-6661. Tessa, good morning. Stids Comfort System, 765-346-0195. There's Joe. Joe's already at work. Trapper Tim, Nuisance Wildlife Removal and Pest Control, 765-913-7553. Logan's Cosmos, I'm still waking up. Logan's Cosmos, 765-318-3388. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress, 765-342-4339. The Yard Barber, Andrew Payton, 765-318-4108. Livewire with Tommy Walls, Electrical Consulting, 765-792-4012. Let's not forget our guys at Hometown Nutrition, Martinsville, 765-315-0738. Savannah should be in there around 7 o'clock. Protein shakes, boosted teas, and all the good stuff. They've got parfaits. Hello, Kathy. I got to get my bearings. Where the hell am I? Good morning, Marla Ham. Jeff Jesse, hello. I gotta look at something here real quick because these gentlemen send me this stuff to post and talk about on here, so I need to oblige them and do what I said I would. Today is Hump Day, Wednesday. Wednesday, March 6th, MHS, word of the day, repugnant. 4 to 8 p.m. chess clubs and MSD of Martinsville in the cafeteria. So tonight at 4 o'clock, the MSD chess club meets in the cafeteria. I get that sent to me. Little tidbits to get out in the mornings. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Christy. How are you, dear? I feel like I'm trying to catch a cold. I feel like I'm trying to catch a day off. Tonight, I gotta look again. Get your bearings. I've been up since 3:30. Ugh, stop it. Why? Do you gotta go to work? I'm going to have to crank up the teases. I'm telling you. I am dragging. Hang on. I think tonight. It is tonight. Good morning, Misty. Tonight at 7 o'clock. Where's Justin Fields going? Hang on, Colton. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we have Martinsville High School gymnast Gabby Grubb in here, going to her state finals for the 4th year in a row this weekend. And we've had her in before. She is a very pleasant young lady. A joy to be around. And what a champion, regardless. Cannot wait to have her in here tonight to talk to her. But tonight at 7 o'clock, Gabby Grubb. Please tune in. Where's Justin Fields going? Colton, I don't follow NFL hardly at all anymore. I think they're stupid to trade him. I think they should keep him and trade that pick. That's my own assessment. Get the King's ransom and then build a team around him. I could have been more awake if Trent would have called me to say he loves me. He did call me this morning. I missed it. Good morning, Jessica. How are you? I was dreaming I was on a beach looking out over the ocean. And the lady I was with was just coming into focus when Trent called. I was like, and I don't even know who it was. I mean, talk about a freaking buzzkill. I don't know. I want to go back and recreate, but you can't do that. You can't do that with the dream. Have you ever been able to go back and be like, all right, scene 2, take 2, let's go again. I could have been more awake. There you go. That's the same one I just read. Yeah. Good morning, Mindy. Early morning at Mooresville Head Start. Someone had mentioned something about perhaps having, now I know Randy Owens down here has done Head Start down here, but I need to have Head Start people on. It was Reba McIntyre. I was thinking more Jessica Alba or Selma Hayek. I'm just throwing a couple names just off the top of my head. Get some of the Head Start people on. We may look into that. Oh, I need some of this plugged into an IV. It is going to be about 55 today. It's not going to be the most beautiful day of the week. I knew that was coming. Trent, you do anything to get me in trouble, don't you? Oh, boy. Had some decent storms move through last night. I popped on late to let people know they're pretty much over with and not to drive into silly areas that flood all the time. Springtime's coming. Monsoon season's coming. And every year you get people, I didn't know that road flooded out. The same ones flood out for the last 60 years. The flood zones are the flood zones. Be careful. No, you guys are in as bad a shape as the Bears of quarterbacks. Morning, Kayla. Good morning. Wait a minute. I can't see him do that, but they may, Colton, and that would help you out. The best of both worlds. No, don't drown. Turn around, don't drown. I thought you were talking about something Seth was saying. Yes, turn around, don't drown. Don't drive into the areas that typically flood. Hello, Christine. That was the message last night. But it's inevitable. It happens every year. Every year. And you put yourself at risk, and you put the first responders at risk, and then they have to come save you, and hopefully they have there in time. And I'm just like, the same areas flood all the time. Unless it's something extravagant, it's the same areas. Avoid them. Plan ahead. If possible. If not, stay home. But last night was more of a flash flood thing. We got so much rain quickly, then you're going to drive through a low spot in the road and it's going to drown out your car. Be careful. Use some common sense. I know sometimes in the mornings I have zero common sense, so I get it. Hey, we got our big yawn coming up. Oh, excuse me. We've got our golf outing coming up. We've got the eclipse coming up. It's going to be a busy spring. All the concert stuffs. We had a Christmas meeting last night for the tree lighting event and the Bobby Helms Jingle Bell Rock thing. Um, it's going to be phenomenal as we get closer to Christmas time. I know it's a long ways off, but we got to plan that stuff early. This is some excellent pumpkin spice this morning, by the way. I don't think I could drink enough of this. All right. I need to wake up. I need to wake up and start functioning. High of about 55 today. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's see what the other. You guys are quiet today. Everybody's quiet today. It's hump day. It is hump day. And Trent, not that kind of humping. My gosh, I'll boot you. Let's see if everything's on the radar. Coming in tonight at 7 o'clock, Gabby Grubb, 4-time MHS gymnast, or state champion gymnast, heading to the state championship for 4th year. I'll get that out eventually. Tomorrow night, I have members of the Fall Foliage Festival at 7 p.m. And then Friday night, we have another My Toddler's Up, Bright-Eyed and Bushy-Tailed. Ugh. Friday night, we have state champions coming in, MHS dance team, 5:15ish. They won the state championship for the 2nd year in a row in jazz dance, I believe, and they won it in hip hop this year as well, which is just amazing. So busy week. And then I have Sherry McGee coming in later on Friday night from the American Legion Auxiliary. So it's going to be a busy Friday. There's Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl. Gabby, not at all. That girl's talented. The MHS team, that's Riley and Justine. Those are 2 wonderful ladies, and they do an excellent job. Good morning, Cheryl. I might have, you guys might be ahead of me on this, but on my Roku TV, I just found the Channel 8 radar. I don't know if I'll ever turn on another channel again. That's how pathetic my TV life has become due to different things around the world going on. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of national news or local news, but it's just a radar. I don't have to hear any of the other junk. So I could sit here and watch the rain that moved through last night is hovering over Cincinnati and far south east corner of Indiana. And that's it. Got nothing else. Nothing to our west. We might be in good shape today. I have about 55. Going to be cloudy. I'm hurt. Get a hold of me with all your. Yeah, Trent is wanting to become a weather guru. He'll be working for Indiana Weather Network. Did you apply, Trent? Be a weather spotter for him. Tiffany, they were all in here over the weekend, and Tiffany over by Brazil. She's a weather spot, or she's a storm chaser. Very fascinated by that. I've been trying to live like it was the 90s lately, and this show is about all the TV I watch, and I try to stay up on it. There you go. He's supposed to call me good to go. See what happens when you drink the pumpkin spice protection. I hope he does call you. I stay off the TV. I don't. If I'm not, I'll watch Oak Island. Normally on Tuesday nights. Good morning, Sarah and Desi. Good morning, PJ. And I'll watch a couple things here and there, but I like the North Texas law, or the Texas law, and the Northwoods law. And other than that, I don't. I haven't watched a national news or anything. I do still try to keep up with the Cubs, but not near like it used to be. I don't watch any pro football, any pro basketball, college basketball. When Indiana's decent, I'll watch them. Notre Dame football, I will watch if I'm home. But other than that, there's nothing on there worth watching. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And I can get all the news within seconds of it happening right here on X. It's Twitter. I still think that's the greatest news source on the planet. I know it. Brian, I'm finding lots of people like that, and it's kind of surprising. Good morning, Sarah and Desi. I know, Seth. Look at Trent. Don't be coming in here rubbing elbows with Zach, talking weather stuff, and then leaving me out of the conversation. I'll feel bad. No, Zach's a great dude. Got a great crew. I met 4 or 5 of them, 4 total. This past weekend, they were in here for a while. They stayed in town for a while and kind of got the feel of the place. And went to dinner with them after the show. And just a good group of people. Just a good group. And they do it because they care. That is the... hang on, Tess. Have my wife hurry up and have the baby. That's funny, Seth. A lot of people have tried trouble with it, but Carl fixes it. It's something to do with the individual that goes through on that end. Message me this afternoon or this morning on Messenger, and I'll send it to Carl. I think the guy that actually books him ends up calling you and go for there. But I'm glad you reached out to me. Don't when you win stuff like that. Yeah, if you have trouble, holler at me right off. But a couple people have, and they've been taken care of. So I want to make sure we get that done today for you, Tess. Good morning, Beth. Yeah, I don't want to forget. So message me something, and I'll get on that this morning. And tell me which one you got. Like which. I think there was 2 options there. It's some code thing that I don't know how they do it anyway. But yeah, a couple people had issues, and then Carl's got it taken care of. And I think this is the next time he does. He's going with a different group of vacation people, so they'll get away from this stuff. It is Wednesday, hump day. Going to be high about 55. Cloudy all day, it looks like, but I don't see any rain in the immediate forecast. Get with you about Head Start. Yeah, someone was just on from Head Start from Mooresville, and I said we got to work. We got to get to Martinsville and the Mooresville Head Start people in here at some point in time. I need to wake up. We got to Mexico, and the guy called. Wait a minute. The guy called. Is a weekend we spring forward. It is. Good morning, Corey and Josh. Wait a minute. You talked to the guy already? Good morning, Illinois. Pam. I definitely got to get you guys on air, Beth, and check out you. Well, let me talk to Carl Gilbert this morning. I'm writing this down, Tess. And we will go from there. And I will tell him that you guys already spoke to the gentleman. You called the number that's on the ticket, correct? Because there's an actual guy in charge of all that Carl has contact you. We'll get it taken care of. One way or another. One way or another. Because I know there's others that just had one the other day that and then that guy calls them. So Carl gave you the number? No, well, I think that's different. I think that, how long ago was that, Tessa? How long ago did he give you that number? Just a few weeks. Okay. I'll talk to him this morning. I'll message him this morning and see what's up. It is Wednesday, hump day. Going to be a high of 55 today, cloudy. Coming in studio tonight, Gabby Graham, MHS gymnast. This will be her 4th trip to the state finals this coming weekend. You're welcome. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Becky. Yeah, I won't let that set test. We'll get it figured out. Her 4th year going to the state finals. Cannot wait to talk to that young lady. She's amazing. We've had her on before. She's a good kid, great family. Can't wait to talk to her about 4 years in a row going to state finals. And then Friday night. Yes, but we can't talk about politics on air, Beth, because I'll get booted. It is what it is. Believe me. One reason why I'm tired. Good morning, Deborah. It's Friday night. Is a busy night. I'll be in here at 5 o'clock because MHS dance team will be in here. They are 2-time defending state champion now in jazz dance, and then they also won the state title in hip hop dance. Good morning, Kenneth. This past weekend. So I told Riley and I asked Riley and Justine, I said, get you guys in here in studio. I said, how can we do that? So Friday night we have them all until 5:30. I said, get them in here, get them in studio. I'll get out of work a little bit early and get home and pop on here live real quick. And then you guys can introduce them all and bring the trophy and the whole 9 yards and woohoo. Hello, Camilla. So hats off to Martinsville High School's sports and dance teams and everything else. Fantastic job by all involved. If you've never met Gabby, she'll be in here tonight. Just listen to this young lady. She's just a joy to be around. A good kid. Stephanie, thank you. Woohoo! 200 stars. But yes, Beth, of course I did. And that's all I can say. As expected, though. Jazz choir's going to state. See, that's something I didn't even know. Jazz choir. Hey, Pack Away Hunger at Wood Middle School is this Friday. And a lot of the kids involved in that were in the choir or the orchestra. That's what jazz choir reminded me of. They will put together 30,000 meals in one day. These kids over at Wooden. That is crazy. Now it's not. My grandson Isaac will be racing at Phoenix Speedway ARCA car yes, Isaac Johnson. He'll be the ARCA race Phoenix on Friday. Is that when is it? FS1. Is that tonight? Is the ARCA race tonight? Beth, you're trying to get me in trouble, but I know. Believe me. I'm with you. Friday night. That's what I thought Arca's was Friday normally. Normally it went Arca, Friday. What was the second? The Winston Cup and the second tier cars Saturday, and then the big boys on Sunday. Kelly, good morning. So yeah, hats off to Isaac, Jill, and family are friends of the show, and we appreciate that, and we appreciate Becky popping on here and telling us Xfinity series. Yeah. Oh, that's a tough gig. That's way too quick for my likings. But hats off to Isaac, and good luck to him. Oh, the pumpkin spice was going down well this morning. Trent and Seth, you guys got quiet. Good morning, Kelly. You guys got quiet. You're welcome, Becky. Thank you for bringing that up. As of right now, I don't have anything scheduled this weekend, and I might keep it that way. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. How are you? I may keep it that way. Might take the weekend off of portion time shenanigans, but I doubt it. Someone will message me in the next 12 to 14 hours and be like, we need to come in Sunday. I'm like, I got all week next week. We can figure it out. All this talk about success is giving me a complex. Be happy for them. Don't look at it as a failure. I can't look at it as a failure on my behalf. I'm looking at it as a success on their behalf. Be happy for them. Praise them. Be happy for them. What time is it? Feels like it's like 8:30. I'm just gonna crawl back in bed and see if I can find my dream again. 7:03 Wednesday morning. I'm struggling. I'm just telling you right now, it's been a struggle this morning. I had a lot of stuff I wanted to get to and go over. Didn't even open. Didn't even bring my iPad down here. 7:03. 7:03 Wednesday morning. Whoa! Wow! Time out. Wow. Texas shows up at 7:03 on a Wednesday morning. Good morning, Juanette. We have missed your blessing from Texas. We've got another individual down in Texas, Carmen Robinson, I believe, is down there. She's from up here. I think she's staying down there right now. How are things in Texas? Good morning, Ann. I'm glad this generation is having academic success, other than the success I had from cheating my way through school off the academic school. Cheating is such a harsh word. Borrowing answers is what we did. I wouldn't say we cheat. I know some that did. When you could write the entire answer to every question. Moral. Oh, that's one of them mornings. Morning, Ann. Juanette, it's good to see it back on here. That's a busy person. I know she's busy. I got to give her grief all the time. So, happy to have her pop on here from Texas. We've had Illinois. We had Texas. We haven't seen Florida yet. G's probably on the beach already this morning. I heard it actually was raining. Someone's down there from Martinsville, and they said it was just raining all day yesterday. Oh boy, what a day! What a day already. I'm ready to call it quits and go back to bed. Nah, I got a lot of stuff in it. Plus, I got Gabby Grubb coming in tonight. I cannot wait. I'm telling you. Fascinating. Good stuff. We will be doing our Porch Time sports show where we pick all the teams at the basketball tournament, which I might as well throw a dart at it, but it'll be Joe, Caleb, Willie, Levi, and myself. We had fun with that last year. We still owe Joe a steak dinner. from that last year, so he might get his steak in studio and eat it that night. So I had Gabby in kindergarten. You need to borrow a toddler, you'll be wide awake in no time. I had 3 in diapers at one time. I think those days are long, 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 long gone. Matter of fact, 2 of them turned 24 this month. Gabby said, just a joy to be around Stephanie. And congrats to her, man. That's amazing to get to state finals 4 times in a row. Oh, I know. I mean, when all of our kids were little, everyone have a great time. Time to be ready for it. Well, Pam, you have a wonderful day. Enjoy Hump Day Wednesday. Is it March 6th? Am I correct in saying that? March 6th. Be safe, dear. Thanks for popping on. Yeah, when we had all 3 in diapers, that was a mess. I'm going on 60 and have a 5 and 6 year old. Brian. First off, kudos to you guys. Good morning, Jeff. Thank you, Ann. Kudos to you guys, but man, that's... Holy smoke. You guys, wait a minute. 60 and have a 5-year-old. Okay, so 55. Ooh, never say never. I'm 54 with a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old. Wait a minute. I'm trying to do the math there. Adopted grandkids. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, Beth, didn't have 2 kids back. We have 6 ranging from 1.5 to 20. Ugh! Mine are 24, and she'll be 23 in September. So, where are we at? I got a 7-year-old. Morning, Jeff. Mine is adopted also. Okay. That makes sense on some of the... I was trying to do the math. I was like, holy cow. 55? At 56, I'm like, I couldn't imagine having a newborn at 56. I have a daughter that is almost 36, a son that will be 32. Yeah. No, you got older kids. Like, wait a minute. Some of y'all. I saw last night they put the Mr. back on Gaddy's. This would be the turning in the room. Was it not there? Was it just Gaddy's? Very observant, those. They're adopted is what I've seen so far. All their birthdays are within 60 days. A rough couple of months. Heck yeah. Nothing better than grandchildren, great-grandchildren. PJ's got that covered. And their family is massive. I've been to several of their family functions, and you got to wade through the people to get to the food. And, buddy, when you get there, you got to eat because it won't last long. It's been Gaddy's for a long time. They put it back. I did not know it was the Mister was gone. I've been rebelling against that all along. I still call it Mr. Gaddy's. What are they going to do? Adopted or not, all those kids, it's amazing. It's good to have folks that take kids like that in and make them their own. That's the beautiful thing, and hats off to all you guys that have done it. But 55 was like, whoa, 55 had a baby. Huh. I may not be an academic scholar or able to put my body in a pretzel, but exactly, Seth. My kids always calls it Mr. Daddy's. When they were little. Grandkids, including greats, we have 14. Yeah. The Chastains, they have tons of kids and families too. I just seen it. I don't see this one on here. Hang on. Everyone, if you're traveling this morning, be safe. They're saying fog's real heavy. Okay, the Boilers came back and won. I had heard they were playing last night, but of course I did not watch. I didn't watch any TV at all last night. Congrats, Purdue. I think that makes them regular season champs. It was easier at 25 than 54. Bingo. You'd be surprised the number of great parents raising grandkids. I ran into that with Tim because of situations. Not saying that's your situation, but a lot of the situations that is making that happen is a lot of these young kids are having babies, getting in trouble with drugs and stuff, and then the kids end up with the grandparents. And unfortunately, that's the case in a lot of situations. Not only in Martinsville, across the state, across the country. Unfortunately. But you know what? It happens, and kudos to the parents that have stepped up and grandparents that have stepped up and taken control of that. Good morning, Nick. 10 grandbabies. PJ's got about 75. Oh, see, Beth, I did not know that Tim was a big help with these issues. I would not have brought that up, dear, if I'd have known that, but he didn't always tell me everything, trust me. Some things he did. I had this conversation last night on air. Some things he would tell me, and I knew that I couldn't say anything. And so something would pop up on Porch Time or even Watch Cat, and I'd get also, what's going on? You know? And I was like, I don't know anything. I hadn't seen anything. So I had to keep quiet on a lot of stuff. But I mean, I have respect towards him and what they do. It's just, Trent knows. Trent rode with Tim for a long time. And he knows. He would be in some of the same conversations where we'd see people speculating, I'm there, I know what's going on. And literally, Tim and Trent are right there. And I'm talking to them. And then we're just like, that's hilarious. Wednesday, hump day, March 6th, going to be high of 55 today. No rain, even though I'm watching the forecast, the radar, Channel 8 radar. No rain in our area. All down by Cincinnati, moving east, getting away from us. Gabby Grub coming in tonight. Fall Foliage Festival coming in tomorrow night. MHS dance team Friday night. And then Sherry McGee in here from the American Legion Auxiliary later on Friday. The busy week. Still got 2 more coffee with Kevin's this week. I got to come in here a little more prepared. I felt unprepared when I sat down here today. At least I have a story or something to tell. Nothing. I had nothing. I was tired. I got tons of notes and stuff here that I get from a contact at the high school to pass along. And I didn't do it. I failed this morning. I feel like a failure this morning. I know. I'm shocked that I didn't catch that. It was just Gaddy's. That sounds like a mafia Italian place. Let's go to Gaddy's and get some lasagna and some linguine and sit in the back and drink some vino. But no, Mr. Gaddy's is back. The Mr. They put the Mr. back in Mr. Gaddy's. That's what Seth's saying. Have a good day, Kev. Got to get the boys up for school. Hope you have a good one. Beth, you as well. Be safe, dear. And I will get with you on getting Head Start in here. Probably Randy and Mooresville and Martinsville. Tonight, VFW is open to the public. Chance to win some money. Kitchen open. Really good food. I did not know they're doing that, Tess. VFW. Go to Gaddy's and get got. There you go. You're right. So the VFW's open tonight? I didn't know that. I know they used to, some of the Legion, the Moose, the VFW, the Elks, every now and then they would do that. open to the public, but they haven't for a while. Maybe he just found his way back after leaving to get milk years ago. Stop it, Allie. That's brutal. Well, thank you, Tess. And don't let me slide on that today. If I haven't messaged you by 10 o'clock or something, because I will start firing text Carl once I get to work here in about an hour or so. I want to make sure we get that taken care of, one way or another. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm off to the dentist. Ann, I'm sorry. Good luck, Ann. That was Kevin last week on the lost episode of Bum bum ba-da. Bum ba-da. Me too, Ann. I feel for you. Have a good day, dear. Man, that's rough. Texas popped on here and she disappeared. Just good morning. We got a good morning, and then she's gone. I'm kind of wondering where she went. Angie is the cook. She's the best. Now back to my pumpkin creamer. She just took this to a whole new game. This is pumpkin spice with just coffee mate, but you've got the pumpkin creamer. That's like the holy grail of creamers. Did you order the pumpkin creamer? Or were you like me? Did you strategically order more last fall? Hey, have a great day. Got to get in the shower and hit the road. Sarah and Desi, have a good day. There she is. She's listening. She's just staying back today. She's not getting involved. Seth, he's not coming. Chicken Council. Oh, that's right. I like a little cream coffee with my creamer. That's the same way I am, Tess. I got to kill the taste. And pumpkin spice creamer is the creme de la creme. So Texas is in here. She's just laying low. Well, how do you make homemade pumpkin creamer? Come on. I can barely boil eggs without them catching fire. Oh, Kaylee? That's not true. I can cook. But I'm not a baker. I can't do pastries and sweets worth a hoot. Why they invented bakeries. You go get your sweets there. It's why they got Grays. You go there and get the pies. I don't have to make them. 7:18, only got a couple minutes. Now I'm waking up and getting into this, and now we're done. I'm kind of gotta do better. I gotta do better tomorrow. That's all there is to it. There's that noise again. I don't like that noise. I agree. Anything homemade's the best, but I've never heard of homemade creamer. Gotta fly the coops. Sarah's working on that chicken council. I gotta chug this. I'm running late on my coffee. Heavy cream, pumpkin puree, and all the right spices. Well, yeah, but I mean, the bottom line is all the right spices. I couldn't do that. No, no, Jessica. Not the big boom. You're the best, Kev. You do a great job. Thank you, PJ. Not the big boom. We're going to have to end it on that. Are we close? 7:20. I got to roll. Love you guys. Have a great Wednesday. Be back on here at 7 o'clock tonight with Gabby Grubb. Going to the state finals in gymnastics for the 4th year in a row. Be back on here tomorrow morning, 6:30ish. If Trent calls me, I'll get up. If not, I may sleep in. I don't know. Be back on here tomorrow morning. Coffee Kevin. Love you guys. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Have a good day, Texas. Be safe out there, and we'll see you later on today. Love you guys.